Hello, Kurt Curtis coming at you from the Full Octane Garage, and today we're going to have a very short episode on how to change the battery in your Porsche Cayenne remote. This is a DIY on how to save a little bit of money, because we found out this week the hard way that there is actually a Porsche tax. Actually, we know there's a Porsche tax wherever we go. We were out driving around and the battery went low in our remote, so we decided it was a new used vehicle to us, so we felt, well, let's be prudent and let's go stop by Batteries Plus and get a new battery in our remote. So we go in and the battery costs $12.99. So with tax in Tennessee here, it came in to be $14.26 for a simple battery. This is a standard 2032 CR2032. There's nothing fancy about this battery. It's the same battery we use in our Corvette, same battery I think we used when we used to have a Prius. So it's a very common battery. So I got to thinking, we've got two remotes, so the other one probably needs a battery soon also. So I decided I'm going to see what a DIY cost might be. So I went on Amazon.com and I found the exact same battery in a 5-pack for $4.95 through Prime, delivered to my door. So I got all excited and I decided I'm going to go and order this 5-pack because the battery will probably work in a couple other cars. So as I come home 2 days later on my 2-day Prime, I was surprised at my mailbox to see this very large box stuffed in my mailbox. It was stuffed in so hard that it expanded back out. I couldn't pull it out of my mailbox. I'm like, what did I buy from Amazon that requires a box this large? So I finally wedged it out of the mailbox and I started looking at it, and it was really light. I'm like, boy, there's not much in there. So as I crack open the box, I find this very wafer thin 5-pack of batteries in that big old box. So let me put a shout out to Amazon. Why don't you match your box sizes to your product sizes and save a little bit of money? So anyways, what we've decided to do now is I've got one battery out already. We're going to show you how simple it is to change the battery in your remote and save yourself almost $10. As you look at this remote, on the back of it, there's this, this is where you would normally pull your key out. So it has a little slide button right here. So you're going to slide the button and you're going to push outward on this, and you're going to have to kind of wedge into it with your fingernail. It's not real easy to do from that perspective. Now, this is actually the key to your Porsche Cayenne. So with this key, you can actually get in, start it, and whatnot. Now what you do is on the back of this remote, you just stick this key in here a little bit and lift up on it, and there you have your battery. Now you'll notice that it does have a positive and negative on this battery. The new battery has a protective plastic liner on it so that it protects it from shorting. This battery just falls out, just very simply. We take the protective coating off of this and we stick it back in. We take the door and we wedge it back in, snap it in place, and then you take your key, slide it back into place, and you now have a brand new battery in your remote control, saving yourself $10 for 2 minutes worth of work. So all of you that go out to Batteries Plus to get your battery remotes repaired for $15, and I don't know if it's cheaper for another car, but when they see a Porsche remote, they obviously charged a little bit of Porsche tax. You may get a Lexus tax, you may get a, I'm certainly sure you'll get a Ferrari tax. So anyway, this was a very simple video. Save yourself some money, get some extra batteries, have them in your stockpile so when it does go bad, I mean, these batteries I think last until, I forget what the date is on these, they're through like 2025 or something. They last for quite some time. So I highly recommend you saving a little bit of money. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to change the battery in your remote and also how not to get taken by Batteries Plus.